Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And the All-Star Weekend, Clark, now in the rear-view mirror. What a great celebration of the game with all the stars on display.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. It's always good to see the best players in the league have a chance to compete with one another and fellowship together. And you factor in the dunk contest and the three-point contest, it really is a fun weekend.
They get it back. Here's McKee, and he banks in the layup. McKee's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pacers.
Can't afford to let McKee get this deep because he's dependable at capitalizing from this area.
Houston, the pass to West. Now here's Mills. Clock at 6. West a screen on Jackson. Dumars. Rebounded by McKee. Here's Indiana. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Larry Brown. I asked him about Joe Dumars and his toughness, especially at the defensive end. Coach replied, that's a great word to describe him for sure. We got to be careful with the ball around him, but we also have to work hard on defense ourselves in order to contain him because he could really score, too. Let's see what happens. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's McKee. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Jackson drives in. No good that time. West with some nice D. Pass to Dumars. Puts one up from 19. And he connects with the jumper. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Jackson. Saw him with 10 points last game. Miller with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
Outside Dumars. Baseline J on the way. Hill kicks to Dumars. West a screen on Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Indiana leading by 5. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Miller's got room. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hill. We saw him with 29 points last game. Pass to Mills. And here is West. Hill looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
One of Hill's favorite shots, that medium range jumper. And he'll extend his range over time. Here's McKee.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jackson passes to Davis. Over Mills. And again, it's Indiana. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Dumars. Miller grabs the miss.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
Miller. And here is McKee. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Schmitz. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, standing 7'4" with a soft shooting touch, that mid-range jumper of Schmitz is nearly impossible to defend.
Now Dumars. Last game he had 28 points. He takes it in, and it's blocked.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
McKee, the pass to Jackson. Miller outside. Wide open look. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Dumars. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Houston. Back to Dumars. Over Jackson. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Here's Hill, following the score by Indiana. Pass to West. Can they get it? Mills can't hit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Great job defensively, stayed active, which led to a bunch of blocked shots.
They planned on being disruptive on defense and showed that throughout the game.
Outside Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is how challenging Hill is to guard. So good at getting the defense to foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Pistons trail by 11. Dumars, the pass to West. On the wing, Hill. Back to West. Down low. Here's Houston. No good that time. Good D by Miller. Pacers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. McKee against Hill. Here's Miller. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Now here is Hill. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Mills. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Outside, Davis. To the middle. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Miller. Here's Schmitz. The second effort. And Miller with a nice bucket inside. Miller's got 9.
Getting rewarded for all his work down low.
And that's what they want from him. If he goes unchecked on the glass, they'll end up with a lead like this more often than not.
And here's the fast break. And McKee gets it to go. He has 6.
They are really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys are struggling to maintain pace.
Now, here's Dumars. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Dawkins checked in for the Pistons. Hunter comes in for Dumars. Here's Hill. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Indiana leading by 17. Scott dishes to Mitchell. Back to Scott. Here's Workman. Mitchell left side. Clock at 4. Here's Farrell. Hills with the rebound. Pistons trail by 17. They double him with Mitchell. The steal. Here's Farrell. Outside, Davis. Right side, Scott. Pass to Workman. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. Workman, no good. Haven't been able to stop this run so far.
The opposition continuing to be absolutely relentless.
It's good.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
Indiana leading by 15. Here's Workman. Nothing on the board. They grab their own miss. Pass to Farrell. Davis in the corner. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Grant Hill picks one up.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Indiana shooting their first free throw tonight. Pistons trail by 18. Here's Addison. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And a moment for him to catch a breather as he gets set at the foul line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Workman. Pass to Scott to the left wing. Farrell for 3. Miller grabs the miss. And, well, Detroit shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Addison, no good.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Here's Workman. Hasn't made one yet. No dice from the high post. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They double him with Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. Inside, Miller kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Hunter.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Workman, and the last second attempt does not go in for 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Seems like even when they miss fire, they're coming up with the rebound. I love the hustle.
They've been the more aggressive, physical team for sure.
Now here's Knight. Back to Miller. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great instincts to know when to release to the hoop on that pick and roll.
Here's Workman. Outside, Scott. Over Dawkins. Scott can't get it to go.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Back to Knight. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Miller. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 10. Pass to Scott. Over Dawkins. Scott, good.
We know Scott's got a great stroke from 3. So these mid-range shots, They're easy for Byron.
The Pistons shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Great D that time from Davis.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Pass to Workman. Right wing. Mitchell a screen on Knight. 6 to shoot for 3. And Workman gets it to go. Workman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Dawkins. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Knight. Hunter with it from beyond the arc. The shot by Knight, no good. Dawkins against Scott. Here's Dawkins. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The shot, no good. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Grant Hill, Allen Houston, Joe Dumars.
Pistons trail by 17. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Hill. 5 to shoot to stop the run. Bucket is good. Hill's got 6.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, their tenacity on the glass was on full display and a key stat in the victory.
Beyond the numbers, that shows their mindset, willing to do the dirty work.
Mark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Here's Farrell. 8 points his last outing. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
So it's the Pistons now. 15-point game. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Davis with the double team. Miller outside. Outside Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing he can get it done in close. Hill muscling his way in.
On the wing, Scott. There's the triple. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
A shooter of his caliber can never be left that wide open.
Pistons trail by 16. Dumars the pass to Houston. Grant Hill on the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Such a silky shot by Hill. He comes into the league with very solid mechanics.
Workman passes to Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Thompson, he's checked in for Davis. And it's McKee in for Farrell. West is checked in for Detroit. Hill with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Hill. On the wing, Miller. It's back to Hill. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hill's got 12 in the game.
This is the kind of scorer Hill can be, which is why many are excited about his future.
Here's Workman, covered by Dumars. The shot comes out. Good D by Miller. Pistons trail by 14. Hill inside. Guarded by McKee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
Detroit making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Here's Workman, covered by Dumars. The drive by Scott. Now, here's Mitchell, covered by Mills. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Hill. Outside Dumars. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Seeking some transition points. Dumars hustling down the floor.
Indiana leading by 12. Workman passes to McKee. Thompson a screen on Hill. Here's McKee. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Outside Dumars. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Some real tenacity from Dumars inside, navigating his way to a close-range look.
McKee, the pass to Thompson. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Down low. Out to Miller. Now here's McKee. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And he was huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets them going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
Dumars misses. Pacers leading by 14. Buries it down low. McKee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
West draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is McKee. 10 points for him. Indiana moving it around. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Here's Fleming. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's Fleming. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. They get it again. Tries again. And it's sent back by Hill. Outside Dumars. Here's Houston. Back to Dumars. Now West to stop the drought. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumars guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open.
Here's Fleming. Inside, Davis, the pass to Miller. Dumars against Davis.
Dumars is shifty, drawing contact there to get to the line where he's superb.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one. The Pacers making a switch here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Miller. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 16 outside Dumars. Williams comes with a double team. Outside Hill. A baseline J. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Here's Fleming. Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Pistons. West has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill dishes to Mills. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Easy buckets like that. Just what the doctor ordered to get them back into this ball game.
They need something to light that fire, and that, you're right, may be it.
Yeah, right to the rim and left nothing to chance with the dunk.
And that one's good. Tight.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Nothing like setting someone up. It feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
And the first half is now in the books. Indiana out in front, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jackson against Dumars. Pass to Houston. From the wing. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Joe Dumars.
Dumars got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. To the inside, stolen by Dumars. Pushing it up. Here's West, and the dunk by West.
That'll steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the hoop. That's good action.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Miller. From outside the arc. Now here's McKee. And here is Davis. He's guarded by Hill. And Davis with the basket on the assist by McKee. That's now 8 points for Davis.
That was all hustle from him. Rewards himself with a score after fighting for that board.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Hill. Now Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful lead pass, catching it right in rhythm and just doing his thing.
And here is Davis. Miller surveying the floor. Jackson against Dumars. Jackson passes to Miller. And that one drops. Miller's got 11 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Dumars against Jackson. Mills passes to Houston. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Houston's got his second bucket.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
Jackson gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Someone who plays way taller than his 6'1" height. Jackson getting it done close in.
West outside. Hill has the open look. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Smits passes to Jackson. They set the pick. From the high post. It's rebounded by West. West has got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Dumars. . 2 To the wing. Here's Houston. No good from outside.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Davis setting the pick for Jackson. Stolen by Dumars. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Dumars throws it down.
Dumars showing us some surprising hops right there. Finds room to take off and certainly doesn't waste that opportunity.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
Pistons trail by 10. Outside Hill. Pass to Houston. It's back to Hill. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. West. That's good.
And people are really excited about this rookie Hill because of passes like this.
Pacers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Outside Davis. Back to Jackson. Out to Miller. Over Houston. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense tried to stifle him, but his focus on the jumper was unshakable.
McKee against Hill. The 11-footer. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Mills. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. And McKee kicks to Jackson. Miller outside. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Dumars. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you talk to Dumars, he has kind of a quiet, unassuming way about him. But on the court, he is cold-blooded.
Dawkins checked in for the Pistons. Good on the second free throw. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Workman. 5 points in the game. Over Dawkins. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Workman's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Houston can't get it to go. Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Scott can't get it to go.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Workman passes to Kite.
Pistons foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Workman. He's got 7. Kite goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Kite's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, they look confused and lost out there, just getting out-hustled every trip.
And there's no excuse for that. You have to show more heart when it comes to closing out plays.
Here's Houston. The shot's good on the assist by West. Houston's got 8 points.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Workman passes to Scott. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Mills. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter. Drive by Scott. And Dumars pulls it down. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Houston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Miller's checked in for West.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Indiana leading by 7.
Oliver Miller.
Here's Workman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Miller. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
For Detroit, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Both free throws good for Miller. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Workman. He has 7. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Great timing on the bounce pass on a dime.
The Pistons shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. To the inside, Workman, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Workman's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Pass to Dumars. Count it, good. Dumars got 11. And Indiana shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Kite passes to Scott. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kite. Kept alive. Mitchell kicks to Davis. Outside, Scott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And finished off by Davis.
Just an incredible dunker.
Clark, he makes it look so effortless.
Smooth and easy.
Ooh.
At this point, you aren't surprised by anything he does. He's this talented.
Houston, the pass to Miller. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Keeping active offensively, making things happen with movement.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Here's Dawkins. Still scoreless. Here's Workman. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. Kite passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, how sweet was that reversed? He almost makes it look easy.
Almost is right. But that took some real skill. You and I know that.
Snip that highlight clip immediately. We'll be seeing that one for a while.
Now, here's Hunter. Davis with the double team. Pass to Dawkins. And he makes that one.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Here's Workman. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
There's the burst. Hill kicked it into high gear on the break.
Here's Workman. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Hill. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Pacers lead by 12. Pistons shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Hill. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Miller. Shoots the three. The putback. Second shot opportunity. Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
And
foul.
an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
And both free throws good for Davis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Terrific balance and concentration there to sink the shot through the foul.
That free throw good from Miller. Indiana leading by 9. Now Jackson. Pass to Miller. From downtown. Here's McKee. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
McKee's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Down low. Here's Miller. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Jackson looking around. Left side, Miller. From deep. They get it back.
Pistons foul call. Number 17. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one is off.
The line for your Pacers. Davis taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Pacers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Pass to Miller. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Miller. Here's Davis. Now here's McKee. Over Hill, and McKee gets it to go. McKee's got 4 this quarter.
And right now, this game belongs to McKee. He's in a groove and riding this wave of momentum.
And stolen by Miller. Looking to end his cold spell, and again it's Indiana. Pistons trail by 12. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's ready to talk things through with them.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Davis comes in for Davis, and Farrell subbed in for McKee. And the Pistons making a change here as well. West is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And so here is Indiana, following the bucket by the Pistons. Jackson with it.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Third team foul.
Miller kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Back to Miller. Over Miller. Here's Smits. It's hauled in by Grant Hill.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Oliver Miller.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. High post shot. Miller, no luck.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pistons making a change here. West is checked in. Indiana leading by 9. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pistons have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Hill passes to Houston. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Jackson to the middle. Hills with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Joe Dumars.
Flipping defense into offense. Nice work that time with the quick hand.
Yeah, the minute they have the ball, they're off and running.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Miller. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Miller. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Look at that work rate. Given the second effort to get the score off the miss.
Pistons trail by 10. Houston the pass to Dumars. Pass to Houston. Back to Dumars. Pocket 6. Inside. West passes to Houston. And it goes down 2 points.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Jackson against Dumars. Pass to Miller. Back to Jackson. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by Grant Hill. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. West draws the double. Here's Houston for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists tonight.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
Farrell looking around. Pass to Davis. And here's Miller. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Miller's got 20 points. Pistons trail by 7. Miller with the double team. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Dumars. And here's Miller outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Miller's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Houston's shot's good.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
Pacers leading by 5. It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Smits. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Dumars. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And when Smits has established positioning inside, he's a threat to throw it down. Nice work.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And it's blocked.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
Here's Smits, defended by West. Miller outside, 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. The shot is good.
Good job using his size to see over and past the defense and find the shot he wants.
You can't forget about him in mid-range. He will take that.
Now here is Hill. West draws the double. West setting the pick for Hill. Doesn't get that one.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Now Miller. There's the pick. Here's Spitz. The 11-footer. Can't get it to go. And here is Hill. It's off. Mike, they should just be taking their time right now. Am I right?
Absolutely, Kevin. The clock is their friend right now.
Now Miller. Shoot from 12, and the shot goes in.
And the clock is going to expire on it. An impressive all-around win for the Pacers.
Mike, the bench tonight brought lots of energy, and it affected this game.
Yeah, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall. Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Miller. Count it. Nails it from 14.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Now here's Mills. And that one is good. They led by as many as 18 points. So the Pacers take the win. Boy, this was an exciting game for sure. Made extra special, Mike, by all the noise from this home crowd. It was deafening inside.
They knew this squad was feeding off of them, so they did all they could to push them out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Well, Clark, as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, you can feel the excitement, can't you? Building around the teams in this league.
Yeah, it's palpable, Kevin, and because of that, you also see the competitiveness really ramp up and get turned up, especially teams that are fighting for playoff position.
Now, here is Robinson. Rodman with a screen on Hornacek. 4 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. Good work defensively by Hornacek. Stockton looking around. Malone, a screen on Johnson. Stockton finds Malone. Count that one.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other forwards, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Rodman outside. Here's Del Negro. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
Up top, Hornacek. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Del Negro. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Here's Malone. The rebound by the Spurs. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Rodman sets a screen. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Malone kicks to Stockton. Back to Malone. Over Robinson. No good off the back of the rim. Here's San Antonio now, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They came in with a really good game plan and executed on it. I thought they were really tenacious on offense.
And they managed to do it in front of a hostile crowd. Easier said than done.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Robinson shooting. That one on Malone. Persons checked in for San Antonio. Free throw good. Robinson.
Known as one of the nicest guys in the league, don't let his smile fool you. Robinson is an absolute warrior on the basketball court.
Russell dishes to Malone. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Now here's Malone. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte.
And he was a real wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in the game.
Elliott the bucket.
A little improv on the finish. He's having fun out there.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Hornets. Malone, a screen on Elliott. Hornacek passes to Malone. That one drops for him.
Look at the mailman getting through that contact, not allowing a little foul to hold off his shot.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game right now. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Robinson. And it's Malone with the rebound. Rivers against Stockton. Here's Spencer. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Over to the wing. Wide open. And again, it's Utah.
What a great look. Excellent possession that time.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. It's Robinson, high post. Shot clock at 6, and it's blocked.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
A nice shot by Hornacek.
Smart play from Hornacek. Seeing the lane opening up and taking advantage.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. San Antonio calls timeout. Jazz on D. They lead by 4. Pass to Rivers. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Rivers a screen on Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Person. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Hornacek dishes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
Now here's Rivers. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Here's Person. And he jams it with authority.
What a strong finish from Person. Not messing around deep inside.
Stockton finds Malone. And that one, good. Malone's got 9.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And here's Rivers. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Elliott passes to Person to the inside. A nice shot by Rivers.
Doing damage inside, Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
Up top, Hornacek. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And he makes plays for others, so he can beat you both ways.
Now here's Rivers. 4-point game. Pass to Person. Elliott against Stockton. Elliott passes to Rivers. And Spencer pulls it down. The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Russell, no luck. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Person. Robinson. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Got to do more than that to stop Robinson. He's used to getting hit on the way up.
Now Stockton. With his first shot attempt. That one goes in.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. On the Spurs with some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Robinson. Cummings comes in for Rodman. And it's Anderson in for Elliott. Chambers is checked in for Utah. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Look at Cummings committing to the inside play and getting some contact off the aggressive defense.
And so he hits both. The Jazz have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Rivers against Stockton. Pass to Chambers. Stockton outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Chambers can't make the basket.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Anderson against Chambers. And here is Cummings.
I love the assertiveness from Cummings. Wanting the D to foul him on the way up.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A wizard running that pick and roll. Stockton, another assist.
Pass to Cummings. Back to Rivers. Now here's Anderson. It's stolen. Here's Hornacek. Goes back up. Chambers. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Whenever Chambers gets an offensive rebound, Tom immediately looks to score it.
Cummings passes to Person. Rivers with it. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hornacek. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Stockton outside. Pass to Chambers. And here's Russell. He's covered by Anderson. Shoots from the baseline. And that one's good. Russell. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
He was locked in. He knew he could knock that one down.
Here's Person. And here is Cummings. Here's Person. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The 17-footer. Rivers can't get it to go. Utah leading by 6. Stockton down low. He's guarded by Rivers. He gets it in there.
This is how locked in Stockton is. Capable of draining shots even with the D right up on him.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Anderson kicks to Cummings. Inside. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Cummings. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's good, 2 points.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
With the step back. Rivers passes to Cummings. Anderson outside. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now Stockton. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I like the strong start in this one, mostly because of how they've been moving that basketball, sharing the sugar a little bit.
Everyone has been looking to make the extra pass and aren't settling until they get the best shot they can.
Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pass to Person. Humphries against Rivers. Shoots from the high post. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
It's good on the putback. Carr's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that time Carr staying aggressive, fights for the rebound, and then also fights to get the shot off.
Pass to Cummings. Here is Elliott. Spurs working the ball around now. Person kicks to Cummings. Rivers in the corner. 4 on the clock. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Utah leading by 8. Tries it from 19. Hornacek, no luck. Elliott against Hornacek. It's Rivers on the wing. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Throws it down, not leaving anything to chance there.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Carr with the screen on Rivers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At 6'9", Antoine Carr is a bit undersized for a post-up guy, but boy, he plays the game hard.
He hits both from the stripe. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. San Antonio trails by 8. Driving inside. Humphries with the steal. Carr sets a screen. Here's Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rivers against Humphries. The baseline J. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night. Jazz leading by 6. And here's Humphries. Still yet to score. Here's Chambers. Another miss by Utah.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Now here's Rivers. 6 points for him. Over Humphries. Rivers can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Carr. Here's Chambers to the wing on the left. Humphries connects from 3-point range. Humphries has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
It is so good whenever Humphries is connecting from deep because it helps this offense run a lot smoother.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Robinson's checked in for Reed.
Number 50, David Robinson.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Rivers. Lobbed up there for Robinson. That shot misses.
Looking for the alley-oop jam that time, but a communication breakdown broke it down.
Yeah, that play just doesn't work if you aren't in sync with the recipient.
There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Person. San Antonio trails by 9. To the left side wing. Pass to Cummings. Here's Person. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, we know Person can shoot it. That touch of his comes in handy down low.
Humphries, the pass to Chambers. Back to Humphries. Pass to Benoit. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
Jazz leading by 7. Humphries with it. Picked up by Rivers. Down low, here's Elliott. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Now, here is Humphries. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
Pass to Elliott. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Robinson. Person kicks to Robinson. Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for Robinson.
Coaches just love assisted baskets. They show your team is playing good, unselfish basketball.
Rodman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Donaldson, he's checked in for the Jazz. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Humphries, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on David Robinson.
What determination from Humphries. Going straight into the defense and getting fouled while taking his shot.
And he's good on the second. San Antonio trails by 6. Rivers with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Rodman. Spurs working the ball around now. Shoots. Rivers can't get it to go. Utah leading by 6. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Only one hand needed for that one.
Yep, but 2 loud points.
Oh, yeah, I could hear that bucket.
Cummings passes to Rodman. Back to Cummings. Rivers in the corner. Rodman with the screen on Humphries. Rivers kicks to Rodman. It's deflected.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that. Denying your opponent in the painted area.
Humphries the pass to Chambers.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair. Once he's near the rim, he's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Here's Rivers, outside Robinson. Cummings passes to Elliott. Now Rodman, defended by Chambers. Now Rivers, 8 points for him.
You know, and to put things simply, they've outworked the opposition on the glass, which is why they have this lead.
Yeah, coach has to be really happy with their effort on the boards. Just being absolutely relentless and torching the opposition as a result.
San Antonio calls timeout. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
One of the things you always look at is turnover differential, and it was very much in their favor, taking advantage of the extra opportunity.
And give their defense credit. Nothing easy, applying pressure, and forcing a lot of those miscues.
A different look now for San Antonio. Reed, he's checked in for Cummings. Anderson comes in for Elliott. And it's Whitney in for Doc Rivers. Chalk up 2 there.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Now, here's Reed. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Anderson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
And the basket by Edwards.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Here's Whitney. Here's Benoit. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Whitney, still without a basket. Misses the layup. Edwards passes to Keefe.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Here's Reed. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Keefe's shot is good.
I know Keefe prefers to be inside the paint, but credit to him for taking a confident mid-range shot.
Pass to Reed. Now Whitney. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, in that one they lacked intensity on the defensive end, and it shows in their opponent's shooting percentage.
Yeah, they didn't stay attached to shooters, were slow on rotations, and allowed a lot of easy looks as a result.
Here's Benoit. Good D by Anderson.
Incredible incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Pass to Rodman. Now here is Robinson. And that one drops for him. Robinson's got 9 points.
A high percentage shooter inside. The defense must force Robinson out farther than this.
Keefe with a screen on Whitman. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
He's been selective, making the most of his opportunities on offense.
And the efficiency has become the buzzword. It's not just about counting stats. The percentages matter too.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stockton the pass to Malone. And Malone slams it home.
Oh, the big man putting some extra spice on that one. Malone with the explosive jam.
Johnson outside. Rodman against Malone. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Rodman.
A one-of-a-kind guy. Dennis Rodman doesn't care about scoring. The Worm just wants to board, play D, win titles.
Persons checked in for Del Negro. Now, here's Stockton. There's a good screen. Offensive rebound. Outside, Russell. Pass to Malone. Kicks it out to Hornacek. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Robinson passes to Person. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on David Robinson.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Malone. Here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Rebounded by the Jazz. Spencer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 6.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Person. Out left to the wing. Here's Elliott. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Now Johnson, following the miss by John Stockton from deep. Johnson outside. Pass to Rodman. A rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the jam by Karl Malone.
This is what Malone is out here to do. He just goes to work on the offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful about what's happening in the paint. They've got to clean that up.
Yeah, their interior defense has been too easy to crack. Time to get physical down low.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Spurs. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And checking out Utah. They're in third place. Rodman looking it over. Robinson passes to Johnson. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Hornacek. A three-pointer, no good.
In a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line. Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Here's Stockton. Malone in the corner. Stockton outside. Back to Malone. Pass to Stockton. And good that time. Stockton's got 6 points.
It's easy to understand why Stockton is so efficient. He takes smart shots, a high IQ player.
Here's Robinson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's Hornacek. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Good dose of toughness on display from Hornacek, pushing through that contact for the and-one opportunity.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Spurs. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. 19-point game. Stockton dishes to Russell.
Come to me.
It's rebounded by Person. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Rivers, another one falls for San Antonio.
Very comfortable and confident from this range. Doc Rivers connecting.
Pass to Russell. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
Assisted by
Stockton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You have to be relentless inside, especially against contact.
Now here's Rivers. 10 points for him. Robinson left side. Count that one. He's got 13.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable.
On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Rivers. Gets to the corner and buries it. Malone's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's just smart offense from him, playing to his strengths.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Get loud.
San Antonio trails by 19. Rivers passes to Robinson. It's deflected.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now, here's Stockton. He has 6. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside, Robinson. And they pick up 2.
The size, the power, even the foul can't stop David Robinson.
Donaldson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Chambers comes in for Karl Malone. Free throw good, Robinson. Jazz leading by 14. Chambers with a screen on Elliott, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 10. Floats one. Elliott misses. Jazz have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Chambers with a screen on Elliott. Another miss by Utah. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And this is simple for Robinson. When given ideal positioning inside, he's ready to finish with strength.
The 15-footer. Stockton's shot is off. San Antonio trails by 12. Elliott kicks to Rivers. Over to the left wing. Here's Person. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Russell. Baseline jumper. And the shot is long. The Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Rivers dishes to Robinson. Spurs passing it around. Elliott passes to Rivers. Robinson with it. Picked up by Stockton. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Cummings, he's checked in for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for Elliott. Stockton outside. Pass to Chambers. Here's Donaldson, guarded by Robinson. Here's Russell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
San Antonio trails by 12. Now Rivers. Left side Anderson. Wide open shot is on the money. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's been very consistent, but off of fewer attempts. His team needs a higher volume from him right now.
Here's Stockton, and the layup falls.
John Stockton.
And the Jazz lead by 12.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Cummings kicks to Rivers. Pass to Cummings. Back to Rivers. 5 on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. Cummings can't hit. Jazz leading by 12. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Into the lane. Here's Donaldson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rivers looking over the floor. And that one comes up a bit short. The Jazz shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Rivers. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Chambers. Pocket 6. Stockton the pass to Chambers. No one covering.
Tom Chambers.
Chambers got 8.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
Knocked loose. Hornacek with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. That one falls. He's got 12.
Making the defense look powerless. I mean, taking it right inside for the bucket there.
They better be. There's not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Pass to Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
Rivers against Stockton. Rebound San Antonio. Trying to make up some ground here, Coach.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. So the wing on the left. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going into the next quarter.
Karl Malone getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here is Humphries. Pass to Carr. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And that's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
And here is Cummings. Picked off in midair. Outside Edwards. Pass to Carr. Back to Edwards. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14. Here is Elliott. And it's Carr with the rebound. Carr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Carr with the screen on Rivers. Out left to the wing. Bond. He's guarded by Cummings. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to Chambers. From the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Person's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Cummings. Over Edwards. Here's Elliott. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Bond covered by Elliott. Chambers kicks to Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Normally, Chambers is the finisher, but he sends the ball to a guy with a better look.
San Antonio trails by 15. Pass to Cummings. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Reed misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Chambers with a screen on Person. Edwards passes to Chambers. And here's Carr, guarded by Reed. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Elliott. Lays it up and banks it in. Elliott's got 4 this quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Bond covered by Elliott. Carr. Reed with the rebound.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Takes a step back to the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Chambers. All alone. Rebound San Antonio.
He was all alone. Just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And the block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success tonight.
The Spurs making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Malone sets the pick for Humphries. Kicks it out to Malone. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a deceptive player. Once Malone sells the shot fake, he goes right into the contact.
And the Spurs making a change here. Anderson's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Humphries, the pass to Hornacek. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
There's a reason why Hornacek shoots an impressive percentage from deep. Because he takes quality looks from behind the arc.
Rivers with it. Shoots from the line, and Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hornacek. Malone outside. All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Malone's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
If you allow him to get position that deep, you're done.
Yeah, more physicality needed to prevent the interior bucket.
Now here's Malone. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Malone, a screen on Anderson. Hornacek passes to Malone. Anderson against Hornacek. Pass to Cummings. It's number 5 here tonight. Down low. Malone with the screen. Hornacek passes to Malone. And the mailman slams it down.
And Malone is deadly in these pick and roll sets. He's outstanding at creating scoring opportunities off of them.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 16, and he gets it to go. Robinson's got 22 points.
More than pulling his weight offensively. I mean, he's ready and willing to step up when called upon.
And they'll need him to continue filling it up if they want to take control.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on David Robinson.
Defense just a touch hyperactive that time.
Rodman, he's checked in for Cummings. And Utah also making a switch. Stockton's checked in. Pass to Anderson. Here is Elliott. Inside, Robinson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 24 points for Robinson. Here's Stockton. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rivers. Corner shot. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for John Stockton.
He got good positioning inside and was able to beat the tight defense.
San Antonio trails by 14. They push it up 4 on 3. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Now here's Rivers. Here's Rodman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Rodman's guys encourage him to look for his shot because he's capable of forcing the D's hand.
A different look now for San Antonio. Del Negro, he's checked in for Anderson, and it's Johnson in for Rivers. And both free throws good for Rodman.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team, and that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Now, here's Stockton. Good D by Johnson.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Elliott kicks to Rodman. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Robinson.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
Hornacek passes to Malone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Malone's got 7 points for the quarter. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 28 points for the game.
Relentless effort on the offensive end. The defense just can't contain his energy.
Del Negro against Hornacek. Malone with the screen. Can't get it.
Is it just me, or has this guy grabbed every rebound tonight? What a terrific performance.
Pure effort out there. He is fighting, clawing, just willing himself to get everything.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Stockton. Just 4 to shoot. That's off. Jazz leading by 12. On the wing, Malone. Covered by Johnson. Not gonna go. The Spurs have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Now Robinson. And it doesn't go. Stockton down low. Johnson's there. Off the glass.
Nice delivery. The bounce pass usually tougher to disrupt.
And San Antonio shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now Robinson. That's tipped.
Great effort picking up the block.
Stockton against Del Negro. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Johnson.
Jazz foul. David Edwards. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Avery Johnson. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
They needed all of them to drop. Tough trip.
Now Stockton.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory for the Jazz.
A big key tonight, Mike. Second chance points.
They hit the offensive glass, won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
Getting those 50-50 balls is big, and this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Malone.
Made his impact felt in every phase of the game. Tremendous all-around contributions to his team's success.
Now Russell lays it in off the window.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
Yeah, saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
Now here's Johnson. Now Robinson. Here is Elliott. Johnson fires from 19. That one goes. And here's Stockton. Stolen by Robinson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Coach, they're going to take this road win. The fans here tonight will leave disappointed, but for the visiting team, a big one.
They stayed sharp when it counted and were able to gut out a win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And so long, everyone.